WTA Gaming, thank you for returning for another episode. So much going on in the gaming world, I don't know where to begin. I've got a few thoughts and ideas on things that I want to just talk about. First one on the top of my list would be the fact that Take-Two Entertainment, or Rockstar Gaming, I think it's Take-Two Entertainment, bought CFX or fivem, fivem and redm. I didn't even know a redm existed. Now remember, I'm still new to playing these online games, so it's mind-blowing. So look, first off, let me just say this. I've been playing the fivem servers, messing around trying to figure these things out, and I had even tried creating a server myself. Still don't understand it, got a long way to go. I've got a few thoughts and ideas on that, which would probably make things easier, especially for somebody who doesn't have time like me but really wants to dig into stuff like that. There is a huge market for role play, but just as there is a huge market for role play, there's a huge market for actually just playing an online game with your own server, where you don't, you can invite people to your server, or you can whitelist a server, which allow you have to get information on people to allow them to join your server, which is a pretty cool thing with fivem servers. So like I said, I've been messing around with that on and off, trying to figure that out. I even tried the Rage version. It's got its ups and downs. Now, the big talk of the town is that because they bought this, I guess everybody's thinking, oh, well, hey man, Take-Two's bought that. They don't want anybody modding their game, and it's like, I actually got the article. I got the article. I know I got the article. I know I have the article. I'm gonna pull the article up right now. Grand Theft Auto, right? Roleplay. Rockstar officially acquired GTA 5 Roleplay 5M developers CFX.RE Roleplay Community Update, right? This article came out August the 11th. The article says Rockstar Auto 5's fivem and redm mod clients has officially been integrated into the gaming studio. These mod clients host an incredible amount of role-playing servers. Two things going on here. We see modded clients, and we're seeing role-play servers. Okay, keep these things in mind. That are very popular among players. Very popular. Naturally, fans were quite excited upon hearing the news, as role-playing has garnered a lot of players' interest over the years. And the amount of people, I don't know if you people have ever gotten on a fivem server and seen the list, and then the amount of people playing on these, wow, it's just stupid. It's a lot of people. All right, now that CFX.RE is officially a part of Rockstar, it will be interesting to see how they contribute towards future projects. However, no further details or plans have been shared at the moment. Rockstar Games announced their partnership with the CFX.RE, the creators of GTA 5 roleplay mod clients, fivem and redm, on Twitter. The gaming studio acknowledged the popularity of the Grand Theft Auto roleplay servers and its roleplay community update post, and mentioned that it expanded its mods policy to support the community's efforts. So Grand Theft Auto 5 RP servers, right? The update, there was an update that got mentioned on Twitter, that is expanding its mods policy. All right, so some things are going to be happening with that. So there's something else to be thinking about. Rockstar also stated that they will be sharing more information in the coming weeks and months. The news took fans by surprise, as nobody expected them to collaborate with modders, as Take-Two Interactive, Rockstar's parent company, has hit Grand Theft Auto modders with DMCA notices in the past. Keep that in mind. They have tried to sue people, right? Nonetheless, now the Rockstar Games and CFX.RE are official partners. Players can expect an improved overall role-playing experience in the future. Interestingly, this partnership might not only be limited to Grand Theft Auto 5, given CFX.RE's experience with role-playing servers and the popularity of this gameplay element. Rockstar might be looking to officially integrate role-playing into Grand Theft Auto 6. So there's a might. Now, that's the story. So there's, nothing crazy. We all just went through that. Now, so everybody's a little worried that, I didn't see anything in there coming from Rockstar even stating that, there's any cruel intentions or nefarious business that they're planning to do. Um, we'll just kind of think about the facts here. So, what are some of the facts? Role play servers, most people. All right, so let's do this. This is all new to me, and I'm learning as I go. I did not know the freaking player base involved with The Sims. The Sims has a crazy player base, and The Sims has a crazy modding community. People take their simulation living and lifestyle serious. Okay, if I can't do it in the real world, I do it in the virtual world. This is the meta, right? Metaverse, right? Maybe, right? So you look at that and you say, okay, you look at Grand Theft Auto. It's really close to the reality you live in. And when you get on role play servers, different things happen. They have script mods. I'm learning about all this stuff as I go, but they have script mods to do things like sell homes, be a realtor, do electrical work, be an electrician that drives around town doing electrical jobs, being a lumberjack, I guess you'd say, and hauling lumber and cutting down trees, and oil rigging, and I mean the list of the script mods for jobs you can do within the game is ridiculous. So when you start looking at people in simulation and role playing and life games, right? It only makes sense that Grand Theft Auto has Rockstar has at the great timing right now to get involved. First off, in buying fivem and redm, right? CFX, yeah. So in buying that, what do you now have at your disposal? Right, you have script mods at your disposal. So and so now when you think about your own games, it's like, okay, well, we're making plenty of money off of Grand Theft Auto 5 and Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, before people go crazy and say, oh, well, they don't make money off fivem, so you better go look at fivem. Oh my goodness, some of these scripts, I mean, you'll see scripts for like fishing. A fishing script might cost $30. So you'll pay $30 to add that script into your server's game file, right? And you'll pay the $30, you'll get it. I haven't installed it. This is why I've stopped, because I don't understand all that stuff. I need to watch some more videos and do some more learning. If anybody has any videos they could point me to that you feel like there are some people that can greatly explain it, hey man, I'll watch it and I'll spread the word. So when you look at the fact that all that already exists, Rockstar is buying this up. They now have at their disposal scripts, mods, all this stuff, right? Now, GTA Online, GTA 5, it's still a great looking game. You can add mods to adjust the graphics and make it look even better than what it does at if you're playing 1440 and up, you obviously know how good the game looks. If you're not playing 1440 and up, like 4K or something, then it might not be the best looking thing. And if you're playing on console, then none of this makes sense to you because you don't have access to this world of modding or fivem. Now, maybe that's something that they could bring to you now that they have taken ownership by purchasing it, right? So I look at that and I say, I don't really necessarily think that Rockstar, right, Take-Two would look at this in a bad thing and say, well, we can take advantage because a lot of people are into sim playing, right, role playing games and sim life. So because a lot of people are into that, look at all the money at their hands that they could possibly make here. Now think about this. You got fivem, so you got scripts at your disposal. You can then take those scripts and one, you can use them for your other games, right? And two, you can actually rent servers or use something like Zap. You should really buy Zap. Really go buy Zap. And you can use something like that where you can then rent server space off with a modded version for role play of your Grand Theft Auto 5 game. And so this is what I mean by that. Now, Rockstar, you can take Grand Theft Auto 5 and you can give a generic load up of mods for this game, right? You can go right through fivem, you can add, 30 or 40 different scripts, and you can call this a new game package, right? You can call this a fivem game package and you can resell the game, right? For a fivem version, you could technically do this because people will want to run that server. you could sell it for like, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks. And then you could rent server space if you own Zap for 15, 20 bucks a month. And then people would have the ability to create servers, and then they could, I don't know, maybe they can charge tokens for people to be on their servers, and then that charge in turn will come right back because they're paying you a monthly subscription fee to use your servers, right? Because we all know that you don't use that style, you bounce off people's off other people's addresses. So that exists, right? So if you were to just take it a step further and go ahead and buy web hosting or server hosting, whatever, and then you take your fivem setup and you say, okay, well, let's create a game package. Let's call it Life Sim Package 1, and Life Sim Package 1 might come with it might be $40 to $39, something like that, and it might come with like 9 or 10 script packages with the original game, multiplayer mode with maybe 9 or 10 scripts, right? And then those scripts are already pre-packaged into the game, and then you could do another price, I don't know, 50, 60 bucks, and you can go on up. Like, let's say maybe somebody wants to have like 30 different scripts in their game, so of course they're going to have to pay for more space if they're renting the server. And then of course, you know, for you to package all this stuff, knowing that these scripts go for a higher price, you could 9 times out of 10 say, okay, we'll sell this pre-packaged version of our game with the mods, the script mods in it, for, I don't know, 150 bucks or something, right? And this is mainly for role-playing sim gamers that are into that type of gameplay. So that means let's say let's say somebody wants to create that server. They want to buy that game, because not everybody can just do that, right? Once you got the prices up there, it's just not something everybody can do. But then some people might really want to do that, so they might team up with some friends and they'll get some money together, say, okay, well, it's going to cost 300 bucks for us to get the maxed out version of the game with all these script mods, and then if we pay this monthly fee, we'll get service help if we have issues with the server, and our server will be up and running. So let's say, I don't know, it's 50 bucks a month, right? I'm just throwing numbers out there. So now, if you look at it from Rockstar Take-Two's perspective, that's a lot of money to be made. Now, not a lot of people are still buying, I guess I could be wrong, buying GTA, because I know I bought mine when it was on sale, so I didn't pay no full price. And I didn't buy Red Dead Redemption at full price, because I know that game's been up to like 60 bucks, and it's probably well worth it, because I'm really loving Red Dead online. So anyways, with that being said, there's a lot of money for Rockstar to make. So I don't think they would want to get rid of something like that. I see the potential of more financial growth. And if you know, like we've been listening to a lot of these meetings that they have, they're all about making the money. And they're not just going to throw away, in my personal opinion, just my opinion, I don't think they're going to throw away all this money being made, because somebody like me will come out there and say, okay, well, if you got this package and the package is going to cost me, I don't know, 80, 90, 100 bucks, well, I really want it. So I'll pay the 100 bucks for the package, and you're telling me it's going to cost me 30 bucks a month to run my server, right? So say, okay, well, I'll pay the 30 bucks a month to run this server, and then I can go into this game world and I can invite people in, and I can create a whitelist, and I can create a website, which means a web hoster is I'm about to pay a web hoster maybe 10, 15 bucks a month to keep a website open to allow people to come in and play the game, in which case I could also run a business myself by giving people whitelist access for, I don't know, I'm speculating, I don't know the legal terms here or the legality of it, which you can and can't do. I do not know, so just ignore this as other than an open statement with nothing behind it, because I don't know the legal, nothing about that. But allowing people onto the server, maybe I could charge, you know what I'm saying, for them to be a Prime member to the website, right? And then that allows me to fund the server, right? So maybe I say to be a Prime member to this, I don't know, give it a name, any name, right? Just X name is this website where we talk this and we do this, and we have a server up where we're all about life simming it up. And then if you want to be a member, you can subscribe to be a member and get a newsletter at, I don't know, 15 bucks a month if you so choose, which basically is money that goes back into helping keep that server up and running, which is money that's technically going right back to the hands of Rockstar, as well as possibly you're going to be paying your web hoster for your website. So from a business perspective, I can see a lot of money being made there, and I can see certain people wanting to do that because they love life simming it up. And so I don't. I mean, it could be bad. It could be bad. It could go the other way, and they could be like, we don't want to make no extra money. Who wants to make money? We just want to dominate the field. We don't want anybody modding our game. We don't care about the money. I can't see that happening. Can anybody see that happening? I don't want the money. I just don't want you modding my game. I don't want the, I don't. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. So, yeah. With that being said, let's move along from that. So yeah, pretty cool story. I do think that they might want to make more money than just making more money, obviously, and I do see the potential of that. And I would hope that they would use it in a manner that allows gamers, right, to take that serious, because people take that life sim stuff really serious. Wow, what else is going on? So we also have what is it? Starfield, right? That's about to drop here shortly. I know there's been a lot of talk about that. It's a single player, first and third person view, your choice. Sci-fi explorer role playing game. It is not multiplayer. I would hope that it would become eventually a multiplayer so you could play with your friends, or even a co-op so you could play with your friends. We have Forza coming in October. Been keeping up with those dev streams on that. What else is going on? What is everybody excited about, right? Get in the comments section. What is everybody excited about? I'm excited about that Forza. I've been playing American Truck Sim, picking up mods on that. Really enjoying that. I don't know if any of you guys, again, having the steering wheel set up and just relaxing and stuff. That's a sim game too. It's all an economy-based delivery game. So sim games are really taking flight. I'm seeing a lot more sim games coming out on Steam. There's food truck sim games, house flipping sim games. There are police officer sim games, firefighting sim games. Sim games are really the metaverse. That's really popping up and it's becoming like a wildfire, and I think that's why again, Rockstar wanted to get involved. They got a prime opportunity now to take advantage of what's happening. And we also, in the PC world, we're seeing prices did come down. And I'll say this: if you don't use AMD graphics cards because you just don't like them, I get it, but they actually have a good deal with that RX 6700 XT. I do have an RX 6650 XT, so it doesn't really make sense for me to upgrade to the 6700. I'd probably want to go up higher myself, which is going to put me a little bit more pricier. But if you're coming up from like the 10 and 20 series NVIDIA cards, a 6700 XT would be a great buy. I wouldn't know about that. Well, the 3060 is going to be beat out by it as well. I don't know about the 3070. I think the 68 beats that out. But you got a 6650 XT, 6600 XT. You got a 6700 and a 6700 XT. I think the XT is around 6700 XT is around 300, 330, 340. So that's a very great deal for people that are entry level trying to get into the PC gaming world, because hey man, there's more stuff to do on the PC. Also, we're getting close to the end of the year, so we're going to start to see, that special sale pop up where you'll be able to get, especially on, places like Newegg, you'll be able to get boards and, memories. You can always find memory for a good price, but you're replacing your board and your CPU and your PSU, your power supply, and your graphics card. We're getting to that time of year. We're going to probably see some great deals coming on that. But even right now, if you don't mind dealing with an AMD GPU, you can get one for a great price, and you can get in the game, because if you get a 6600, that's around $200, right? You get a 6650, it's probably around 250, 260. You go with a 6700, it's probably about 280, 290, 300, and you go with the 6700 XT, it's probably around 320, 330. Just tossing numbers out there, can't be exact. Just tossing. So anyways, when you look at stuff like that, it's a great time to get into PC gaming. Don't know if any of you are, but I'm 40 club, so that's where I'm at. And so it's a great time, to entry level get in there and start building your way up and getting into all these games, because a lot of things are happening in the gaming world. We're seeing great improvements with the Unreal Engine 5. We're waiting on Rockstar to deliver this new fantastic game, and if you're playing Red Dead Redemption 2, you already know how great that game looks when you're running with a great graphics setup. And it's a lot of things happening out there. Wow, you got long with it, I know. So I don't know, I'll go ahead and close it out there. Hey man, share y'all thoughts and ideas on what you guys are excited about going into the fall of this year with the PC gaming space. What's got you worked up? What are you waiting for to get your hands on? Is there a game that you're really waiting to play? And what are you going to be playing this fall season? Other than that, I'll catch you all in the next episode.